Yes, people, we are live. We are live for the preview for the Manchester United game. Obviously, the Reds are going to Old Trafford, and they'll be looking to book their place in the semi-final of the FA Cup in the second time under Jurgen Klopp. We're going to get into the score predictions, the team build-up, etc., etc. We have currently got the Wolves Coventry game on, which is 1-1, and Wolves have just scored with 3 minutes to go in normal time. So I'll have that game on. So if Liverpool win, that is one of these two teams we would definitely want to get in the semi-finals of trying to avoid Manchester City. But yeah, let's get straight into it, man. Let's get straight into it. I mean, Wolves are actually on the attack right now. Go on. 2-1. 2-1 Wolves. They've actually just scored. They've turned it around. They have turned it around. Unfortunate for Coventry, man. They've bottled it last minute. But yeah, Wolves, they'll be looking like they'll be going to a semi-final of the FA Cup. Let's get straight into the team, though. So obviously, injured players for Liverpool. Trent, obviously we had the news yesterday that he's going to be back first week of April. Thiago's out for season. Bajcetic posted on his Instagram. He's looking like he's going to be making a return within the next few weeks. Gravenberch's going to be back for Brighton. Matip back for the season. Kanate, it's going to be a late fitness test for him, but it's likely one that we're going to lose, says Jurgen Klopp. And obviously Jota, he's going to be back for the first week of April alongside Trent. Curtis Jones will be back for the first week of against Brighton. Ben Doak back for April, and Alisson same again for I reckon he's going to be back for around about the Sheffield United game, if I'm being honest with you. A couple of stats, obviously, going into this game in recent form against Manchester United. Obviously, it was a 0-0 at Anfield. 7-0, 7 up on all that, then we lost 2-1. A couple of key insights. Liverpool haven't lost in 9 matches, unbeaten in their last 4 away games. These are the FA Cup games. Obviously, you got Man City, Newcastle, Chelsea, Leicester, Liverpool, and that. Team form going into it, Manchester United with a bit of mixed form. Coming back off the win against Everton, then it was 3-1 against Man City, 1-0 against Forest in the FA Cup, I believe that is. And then they lost 2-1 to Fulham, beat Luton Town 2-1. As for Liverpool, 6-1 Spartak Prague, 1-1 Man City, 5-1 Spartak Prague, 1-0 Nottingham Forest, and 3-0 Southampton in the FA Cup. Yeah, it is. We've got a lot of injuries, but we know we're getting our players back. But I'm going to get building into what I think will be the starting 11 for Jurgen Klopp's men tomorrow. In goal, we all know it's going to be the best backup goalkeeper in the world in Caoimhin Kelleher. No debate, in my opinion. I ain't trying to see no Adrian. It's as simple as that. At right back, it's going to be Connor Bradley. It's unfortunate for him because, again, look, he's on brilliant form right now. And Trent going to be back within the next few weeks. It's going to be intriguing to see what happens there. Is Klopp going to put him in midfield? Because I'm going to feel so unfortunate for Connor Bradley. Like, I feel like with these youngsters, when they're playing well, we'll just keep playing them. Obviously, you don't want to fatigue them, and that's how they get injuries. But if we rotate him nicely, I want to see Connor Bradley keep playing more, man. The two centre-backs, for me, is going to be probably the best centre-back pairing we can field right now in Joel Kwanzaa and Virgil van Dijk. Obviously, Kwanzaa started midweek. Van Dijk came on, so he got some minutes. At left back, I think it's between Tsimikas, Robertson, and Gomez. I think Klopp's going to go with Andy Robertson, because I think Manchester United are just going to sit back on the counter, and that's going to favour a player like Robertson. He's going to have a lot of time on the ball and a lot of attacking threat. And this is a good game to try and get back into good form, because I've since his injury, it's not really his fault, because he was out for over 3 months. So obviously he's taken a bit of time to get back into it. And hopefully this game with Manchester United sitting back, is have a lot of time on the ball, a lot of chances to be created. Hopefully he can get back into form with this game. So that is my goalkeeper and my back four. In the six, I think it's going to be the bike down on the gumshoe, Wataru Endo. You already know, the warrior, the assassin in midfield. Yeah, honestly, this guy, man, bantered at the start of the season. 15 million. I remember I saw. I kept on saying, if this guy was like 25 and Jurgen Klopp was staying, he could generally be one of the best DMs in the world. And I don't think that's a wild statement. I really don't. On the right, Dominic Szoboszlai picked up a goal in midweek against Spartak Prague, scored against them in the first leg as well. And again, hopefully he can get back into good form, because obviously he's coming back from a couple of knocks and niggles of injuries. Hopefully he can get back into form, because I do like Dominic Szoboszlai. And I thought he was okay midweek as well. The main man, the main midfielder, Mac 10, World Cup winner Alexis McAllister, one of the signings of the season. In my opinion, I wouldn't even say that's really a debate, in my opinion, because I genuinely think it's between, if Liverpool win the league, Alexis McAllister could genuinely win it, in my opinion. But we'll have to wait and see on that. So that is my back. That's my goalkeeper. My back four, my midfield three. On the right, it's going to be Mohamed Salah. Obviously, he got 90 minutes in midweek. I don't know why he got 90 minutes, if I'm being honest. As we saw with Kanate in the first leg when he got injured, it was a risk from Klopp, especially when Salah's coming back from a hamstring. Obviously, he's eased him back in. He gave him 15, 20 minutes against Spartak Prague, gave him a good, 25, 30 minutes against Manchester City. And now we got 90 minutes against Spartak Prague in the second leg, so he should be up and ready. And I believe he's not going to the internationals, so there's no reason not to be playing him. On the left, Lucho Diaz. I think he definitely starts this game. He was on the bench against Spartak Prague, didn't start. It was Cody Gakpo, so I think that just indicates that Lucho Diaz is going to start this game. At striker for me, Captain Chaos, Captain Everything, Darwin Núñez. Yeah, so that is my team to play Manchester United. Kelleher, Conor Bradley, Kwanzaa, Van Dijk, Robertson, Szoboszlai, Endo, Alexis McAllister, Mohamed Salah, Darwin Núñez, and Lucho Diaz. That is my team. I mean, look, it's going to be really interesting tomorrow. Big up. Smash the likes. Yeah, 3-0. Yeah, we'll wait and see on that. I mean, look, if Liverpool win tomorrow, we're in another semi-final, another chance to go to Wembley and Anfield South, we call it, and all that. So, I mean, obviously, you got Wolves winning 2-1 with a couple of minutes. They're going to be going to the semi-finals. Chelsea, Leicester tomorrow. Man City, Newcastle. Again, for me, no disrespect to Wolves, but if we can get Wolves in a semi-final, I think we go to the final. And I just think with it, Klopp's last season, the momentum of winning trophies now, I think we go and win the FA Cup. I think we go and win the FA Cup. But we will have to wait and see, I guess. So, yeah. Score prediction. I'm going to go. Wow. Coventry have just scored. As we thought, Wolves would be going to the semi-final of the FA Cup. Coventry have scored with about just over 2 minutes to play, and that's game on there, and it's going to be going to extra time in that game. Mad thing, absolute mad thing. But that is my team to play Manchester United. My score prediction is tough. I've got 2-0 ahead, and I've got 3-1. I want to go 3-1 Liverpool. I'm going to go 3-1 Liverpool. Darwin, Salah. I'm going to say Darwin, no, Salah 2 goals, and Darwin. And for Manchester United, Rasmus Højlund. From what I've seen, I think they've actually got quite a few injuries as well, Manchester United. Let me have a look. Share this tab. So they've got Tyrone Malacia. The Mason Mount, obviously, he's been, Shaw's out for the season. Martinez is not going to be back. Evans and Maguire, they're going to be gone. Martial, God, they've actually got quite a few injuries. I'll be intrigued to see what their back four is going to be tomorrow. What is it going to be? Wan-Bissaka, Varane. Oh my God. Could it be Casemiro centre-back? Oh my God. They are crap. Absolute crap. But yeah, make sure you let me know your score predictions if you're watching back on the replay. But yeah, massive game for Liverpool. Massive. Massive game. And obviously the other games in the FA Cup. You've got obviously Wolves is 2-2. Man City, Newcastle. Hopefully Newcastle can do something. Leicester. Imagine if Newcastle and Leicester wins. Yo, just give us the FA Cup. No disrespect, but genuinely just give us the FA Cup. I think the only team in the FA Cup that could actually beat us is Man City. Chelsea couldn't beat us when we had a load of injuries. Yeah, no thanks. And obviously Leicester, they're concentrating on promotion. Wolves, they've kind of only really got the FA Cup. But yeah, a couple other bits and pieces of news. People I'm going to read out to you. We have got some news that David Ornstein has just tweeted. LFC Liverpool owners, FSG working on a move for Benfica technical director Pedro Marquez as a part of a new setup would be employed by FSG rather than Liverpool Football Club and focus on a second club operation, former Man City, plus highly rated James Horncastle at The Athletic. Massive. Obviously, people, let me know your score predictions. We've gone through the team. I mean, look, this is Manchester United's cup final. This is genuinely their cup final. Oh my God, Coventry have just scored. What the hell? So Wolves score with literally 2 minutes to play. They go 2-1 up. Coventry have just scored 2 in 2 minutes. Let's watch this goal back. Oh my God, what a finish. What a finish. And Coventry are going to be going to the semi-final of the FA Cup at Wembley. Now watch Man City win and get Coventry. It would just be our luck, won't it? But back to the Liverpool Man United thing. Look, this is their cup final. This is genuinely their cup final. They've got 2 cup finals. They've got this game, and then they've got the game against Liverpool in the league. They're going to want to try and stop Liverpool winning the quad. Obviously, we're on hunt for all 4 trophies. Coventry City bombing forward here again. Oh my God, the Commanders have scored 4. Full time. Coventry City people are going to an FA Cup semi-final. Wolves have just capitulated and bottled it. I'm not sure what I've just seen. Fair play, man. This is the magic of the FA Cup. Coventry going to a semi-final of the FA Cup. Wow. And you know what? If Leicester could pull off an upset tomorrow, imagine Coventry City get to an FA Cup final. Absolute mad thing. Yeah, absolute mad. But look, Man United, look, they have a chance to try and stop Liverpool winning the FA Cup. They've got a game against us at Old Trafford trying to stop us from winning the title. That is their season now. They're not going to get top 4 Champions League football. They have a chance of winning the FA Cup and they have a chance of stopping Liverpool winning the league. That is Manchester United's season right there. So don't be surprised if they're just going to go all out for it. I think they're just going to sit back and try and hit on the counter with Rashford, Garnacho and Rasmus Højlund, because I saw Rasmus Højlund is going to be back from injury for Manchester United. But I'm going to quickly run through my team and then give you my score prediction again, and then wrap up, people. How long have we been live for? 15, 16 minutes. So in goal, Kelleher, Conor Bradley at right back, Joel Kwanzaa at Van Dijk, Robertson, Szoboszlai, Endo, McAllister, Salah, Darwin, and Diaz. That is the team I think will play. My score prediction, I'm going to go with I'm going to go 3-1. I think Rasmus Højlund will score for them. And then I think Salah with 2 goals and Darwin Núñez up the Reds. We are going to be doing 2 watch-alongs. We're going to be doing the Man City Newcastle game that kicks off in just over 3 hours. And then tomorrow we're going to be doing the Chelsea-Leicester game. We're going to be doing the Manchester United game. And we're also going to be live for a massive La Liga game tomorrow. Atletico Madrid taking on Barcelona. So, massive game tomorrow. We have a chance to get into another semi-final of the FA Cup for the second time under Jurgen Klopp. And obviously, in the Europa League, we draw Atalanta. So if we beat them, we're going to be in the semi-final of the Europa League. We're joint top of the league, people. We're going for all 4 trophies. Smash a likes. Subscribe to the channel. That's the team I think we're going to be playing tomorrow. And, the hunt for the quad is certainly on.